Hello, we're up on the allotment today. I'm joined by Graham and Nancy, and we've got quite a few things we want to get done if we can, because it's a really sunny day. It's nice and warm actually, so we want to try and get as much done as we can while the weather is decent. So I'll just turn you around and show you what we want to achieve. Let's hope we can. So I've just been weeding these boxes of bulbs, and I just need to finish the other half of that one. Nancy's got her play tent. Graham's over here dismantling the arches that got ruined in the storms, so he's taking these apart now. These archways, we've bought them before and they've never lasted more than a year. They tend to rust really badly, and Graham even waxed these to see if we could get an extra year out of them, but we still didn't. They still fell apart in the storm, so he's basically dismantling these so we can take the frames up to the recycling centre and just trying to salvage as much of the mesh that's on it as possible, because that was all new. Now these beds with the hoops as well, the nets have got some holes in, they're looking a bit tatty, so we want to get some new nets cut for these today if possible, which I have got the stuff to do it. I've got some manure and compost to go out, probably not today, but it's just stuff to top up any beds that need it, that haven't had it already. But this side of the plot really is what we're mostly concentrating on at the moment, because the other side is very quick to tidy. But we've got these crops in the ground that need to come out, so here we are. We've got, try and see if I can find them. Yeah, 2 rows of potatoes, one here and here. They need to come out today if possible. And then next to that we've got 2 rows of ochre, which we also want to get out of the ground, because it's time to start chitting the potatoes and the ochre. So we want to take out what we want to replant again for this year, and then we will store what we want to eat. And then basically, yeah, once that's done, I want to sort of level this section out a bit. This tarp is then going to go over there so I can make new beds, no dig beds, just like what surrounds it really on here. I'm aiming for wider beds like these rather than the narrow ones that I've got on this quarter. So yeah, I think 3 good sized beds on this side would be nice, but that's not a job for today. I also might not get round to it today, but I want to get this sorted here on the end. I've got these Jerusalem artichokes, look, they're falling over, and some of them are coming out of the ground, so I want to try and sort that out, rescue any that are edible, maybe replant some, we'll see. Yeah, and just discard any that are rotten. Yeah, I think that's probably plenty of things to be getting on with today, and probably not going to get it all done, to be honest, but we'll see what we can achieve. It's always a little bit easier when I've got Graham here as well, because there's 2 of us here with Nancy. So right, this is what the archway looks like now. It's all come apart, it's all gone. The salvageable mesh has been rolled up nicely by Graham, so yeah, I can get in and weed these beds now. Well, not now, I say now, it's going to be some other time, maybe in a couple of weeks. Nancy's in her tent. Over here, I'm just about to go and get some more wood chip to do the paths with, but I've just used some strokes that I had left over from last year. So I've weeded these put a thick layer of strulch on the top, same with the big one, and around the back as well. I've got these 2 little pots here that I've just done the same with. And while I go and get some wood chip, Graham's just doing a bit of weeding on the main path there so that we can get the more wood chip down, which will be a really good help. Right, I've got a barrow load of wood chip. Graham's speeding along the pathways, weeding. I've just weeded another one, and I'm going to start getting this wood chip down. Got a little bit sidetracked, but this is a job that I've needed to do for quite a long time. So it's a good one to get done while we can. And the wood chip pile last week was massive, and we've come back this week and I've just scraped a wheelbarrow together from it, and maybe I'll be able to get one more, but that's it. But I've got a little pile on the older plot back, that's not my plot, back here behind the shed. I've got a little pile there, so I'm hoping that I'll have just about enough to do what needs doing. If not, I might have to buy some. Hope not. So there's my barrow load of wood chip. I've done this path here, which is the other side of the dahlia bed that the other week I just managed to sort of do a tiny bit of. So I've just weeded along here. Graham's sort of speeding along the back path there, which is really good. Because some places, like the bit he's at right now, is quite thick with weeds. Because a lot of weeds last year came over from this plot because it was quite overgrown. But that's empty now. I managed to do this path here, and then a little bit up there as well. I might just go and get the rest of that wood chip while it's there. Show you what I mean by having to scrape up the wood chips. It's a dire situation for wood chips up here at the moment. This is what I'm dealing with. Last week this was a massive, great big pile, and now it's really like not a lot there. So I'm just going to scrape up as much as I can. I've got my little helper with me.
I just ran all the way from there.
You did. So we got a bit carried away with the work. We've finished the pathways around the edge of the plot, and we've just dug up a row of potatoes. I'll show you where we're at now. So the path's done all the way around the edge. Looks really neat now. We've just dug up this row of potatoes. This was the last full row of the Caledonian Rose main crops. So there wasn't as many potatoes in that row, I'm not sure why. Some of them are good size, but there we go. We've got plenty in there to use as seed potatoes, so I'll lay those out to chit, and then whatever's left we'll eat over the next week. And then we've got one more row of potatoes along here which is mixed, so I'm expecting to see Caledonian Rose, pink fir apple in the middle, and then blue Annalise on the end, which we have dug up a couple of already. Can't find them now. They might be up here actually. They're really cool looking spuds. Yeah, there we go. They're really like black looking on the outside, really dark, and then if you cut them open, they're this really deep purple on the inside. They look amazing. So looking forward to digging those up. That one's growing already. These are the blue Annalise. They're really, really cool. And they're quite hard to spot in the ground.
The colour of the roots.
Yeah, they're amazing, aren't they?
It's a whopper.
Huge. Right, lovely. They're so cool.
Good grief, wow.
Wow, there's loads of them. They're really growing though, so we need to get them out, don't we? Probably need to get these shoots out as well. Wow.
There's another one there, look.
These are all the blue Annalise potatoes we got out of this section from this end to here, and now we've hit the pink fir apple potatoes, so they're just coming out now. They look pretty funky. Nancy's just got us another bucket because those blue Annalise, for the space they took up, there was so many of them. It was amazing. And these, if you've not seen these before, we've not tried eating these before, but these are the pink fir apples. A sort of funny knobbly looking potato. So there we go, Nancy's got the bucket of all the pink fir apple potatoes we got. So I think that's pretty good out of only a few plants, and then we've hit the last section here of Caledonian Rose. There's only a couple of plants of those left on this end. So yeah, I think we've done alright for potatoes. Right, that's it. All the potatoes are out the ground. We haven't got time to do the oca because we're all freezing cold and starving hungry. So we're going to go home and get some food. And yeah, we're really chuffed with the amount of potatoes that we've got. As I said, some of them are going to be saved to chit and replant. But we did get a really good harvest for us to eat over the next couple of months as well. So yeah, very pleased. But yeah, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in another video again soon. Bye bye for now.